Welcome to day number 2 at Tucson Gem Show, and we are officially at the world's largest crystal mineral fossil show. So in the background, we're having the beginning of the 22nd Street show. And someone recommended it yesterday in the live stream, and then I actually came across a whole lot of other people who were also recommending it. And if you can actually hear me or not hear me once you're in the chat, let me know. It's a bit windy outside, but we'll be going inside shortly. I just want to share a few impressions here in the beginning. So let's just go with that dinosaur here in the background. Okay, we're going to start off with this here. This one actually has Arizona Castle Rock, selenite, all of the things. And so what's interesting, first of all, is, I was walking all the way from 11th Street. So keep in mind, this is the 22nd Street show, meaning it starts on 22nd Street. I think up to a few years ago, it went to 19th Street. And I think now it probably spans all the way to 15th Street or whatever. It's insane how many blocks it goes. I wish I could show you. You see the highway in the background? So if you even cross that highway somehow, which I have to figure out how to do that, there's another tent on the other side. So if you go all the way over there somewhere, okay, like where the cars are in the background, you kind of have to cross it. There's another tent. And I saw Village Silversmith. Village Silversmith is from Massachusetts. They have a store in Salem, and they have a store somewhere else in Massachusetts. And Village Silversmith is actually one of the first vendors that I ever bought crystals from back in 2017. So I know I have to check them out either today or on another day in the next week or so that I'm here. They have a huge tent. I think they even have more than one tent, to be honest with you. They're massive. They have amazing prices. And so, yeah, definitely highly recommend them. I already know they're going to have good stuff, but we're going to check out this place first. I have the battery charged a bit more than yesterday, but I think I don't know, maybe we'll go for a good hour or so is what I'm thinking, because yesterday I actually found some amazing stuff. As soon as I got off this live stream, you guys, I found some amazing stuff, and you really can't go shopping when you're on a live stream, okay? So I just want to show you what it looks like for sure, but I also kind of want to go shopping for my own pleasure here, and you can't do that when you're on the live stream. You can't find the good stuff when you're on the live stream. So sorry about that, but you'll get a taste of what the crystals and everything look like with this live stream, hopefully, and then you can always come here on your own as well. It does go until February 13th, and it is every year, and it's so worth it, you guys. So another thing was that I actually talked to a few people from Tucson. Okay, I hope you guys can still hear me. Just let me know. Pop something in the chat. I already saw some people were here. So Daniel's here. Elmnet, I can't pronounce that. Rainbow Warrior, yay! So a lot of people from yesterday are here again. Daniel saying, hope you have water for the long walk. I don't have any water, another mistake, I know. But there are some food carts here in the background. You could probably buy some water if you wanted to. I also don't have my walking shoes on. Oh, I see, we're in the way. Yeah, you're in the way, guys. So another mistake, you probably do want to have like walking shoes and stuff on when you're here. But, it's all good. It's the second day here. I'm doing fine so far. It has been really exhausting. Yesterday I was so exhausted when I fell into bed and everything. I was like, wow, I would have never thought it could be this exhausting, but it really can be. So another thing that I wanted to say was I spoke to some Tucson people, local people and everything, and they were like, yeah, I've actually never gone to the Tucson Gem Show myself. So just imagine, this has been going on for like decades. I think I read somewhere 35 years, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. I'm going to look it up after this live stream, or if someone wants to look up how long Tucson Gem Show has been on already, let me know. But I can't look it up when I'm on the live stream, obviously. But, I think I read somewhere 35 years or something. And you have to imagine people living here their entire life, they've never been. And then this one guy yesterday told me that, he went last year for the first time, but he only went to one show and everything, and it was one of the free shows. Which, by the way, right now I'm doing free shows only, so you have quite a bit. I do have to say that. One thing I can fell into my mouth. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so now we're here, 22nd show, 22nd Street show. This is the largest one out of all of them. When you go to the website Tucson Gem Show, I think they're listing between 20 to 40 shows, if I'm not mistaken. This is the largest one, is what I've been told. from the magnitude of it and me having to park on 11th Street to get over to 22nd Street, and it's starting way earlier than 22nd Street, yeah, I do believe it. They have jewelry here, they have raw rocks, they have everything. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'll show you a little bit. So we're gonna start off here, with the dinosaur cave, okay? And we're gonna start a bit with the educational part. Now, a lot of people do not know the difference between the different types of gypsum. So let me see if I can get a bit out of the sun here. This is Arizona Rainbow Petrified Wood, by the way. That's what their booth is called. And everyone has been really lovely so far. Okay, now I think you can see this. So this is selenite, and I think I have to grab a slab too. The price for these are pretty good. You know, this is like a $25 piece. This is 12 bucks, but it's not as clear as this one, for example. All of this are different variations of selenite. What you're buying usually looks different. You know, the selenite from Morocco looks a bit different. Why is that? Because technically, you know, I've talked to so many vendors about this, and this shiny thing here is more of the traditional selenite. The Moroccan one that, you know, you purchase in stores and everything, that's traditionally called satin spar, but a lot of people consider it to be selenite. There's no right or wrong when it comes to that. I just want to say that too. It all belongs to the same family, okay? So just like you're saying quartz belongs to the same family and everything. Desert rose also belongs to that same family, but this is like proper Utah, Arizona selenite. And this is actually one of the main reasons I wanted to come here to this specific part of the country too, because I knew I had to have something like this. You know, this is so clear. I'm not sure you can actually see, you know, if you hold it up to the sun, you can actually see through it. So I can't do it with this one because it's a bit too large. Let me check, maybe with this one, but you know, it's so clear. This one, not so much, but usually the thinner pieces, you know, so it's pretty amazing. You have different variations of this. Okay, so that was a bit of an educational part. And they have a lot of other cool stuff here. You know, they have, let me just go, oh no, what's that? Is there another bot? Oh no. Okay, so they have more furniture here. You know, you can have tables and everything as well. Now this is, you know, another variation of selenite too. You can actually see this here, right here, where it kind of comes from. And you know, when I went to White Sands, that actually, the white sand is made from gypsum. So I'm really excited to show you that video at one point, maybe next week or so. I'm not really sure, you guys. But white sands is actually part of the selenite family too, and which makes it like super duper exciting in my opinion. You know, a lot of what I've seen with a lot of these, like the moment I got off the live stream, you guys, I came across this one booth at Pueblo who were like 50% off labradorite slabs. And that's kind of why I want to return, because you could get like huge slabs for a really good price, like 20 something bucks or whatever, like massive slabs. Probably like a slab that was the amount of, like larger than this here, you know. Okay, so the sun is a bit blinding right now. It's not perfect to show you, but you know, usually all of this is going to be done during the middle of the day, so we kind of just got to work with the sun. We're going to go inside into our first tent, and I'll show you the magnitude of everything. Okay, so we're inside. I'm going to start off with the jewelry. So, yeah. This is actually, I came across this when I first walked in. I think the colors here are so beautiful. I think Yannick commented on the last one saying he wants a bit more green in the next live stream. So we're going to start off with this beautiful color of green. Beautiful bowls. Yeah, so I actually have to just fix the microphone a bit too. If you guys have troubles understanding me, let me know as soon as you do, because I personally don't know what the sound quality looks like and everything.
No, I'm just saying.
But yeah, okay. We're good, 10 minutes in already. Beautiful. I mean, you can even have like this gorgeous lamp, right? Okay, and just to give an idea, like this is, I think they sprayed it again with the oil thing. $175 for this here. You can hear me great. Okay, awesome, Rainbow Warrior. This lamp looks amazing, actually. Yeah, so really cool stuff. It looks like fluorite to me. Is this fluorite or?
That's fluorite.
Okay. Do you know how much this one is by any chance?
That is
Oh, it's right here, 350. Okay, so 350 for this gorgeous fluorite lamp right here. It's pretty awesome. Everything's made of fluorite. Now this one, this is Madagascar import ammonites, fossils, gemstones. So this is all, yeah, pretty impressive. And I know in the live stream yesterday, I wasn't really slowing down for you guys, so I'm gonna try to slow down. This is a gorgeous crystal, so I think it's Septarian, if I'm not mistaken. I have a few of these pieces. They're pretty amazing, you guys. And they don't only have crystals, I mean, obviously they have crystals here, but they also have this kind of stuff, which I don't really know what this is.
Yeah, I can smell the.
Just random figures and statues and everything too. So, but I think everyone's kind of here. Hi, what is this?
I'm sorry?
Is this yours?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
It's just art. Just
Oh,
art.
okay, nice.
I've been building like art all my life. I was a kid that was doodling and drawing and not doing my homework.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And now you're here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks. So, you guys heard it. Don't do your homework, do your art, and you'll be more successful than anyone else in the world. Okay, so, yeah, and if you have any suggestions on how to make these live streams better or whatever, let me know. I'm just walking around. I'm also trying to engage with the people. Oh my gosh, this is so funny because when I was parking, I came across a guy who was literally telling me how he had bought a few of these hearts already. Full stuff here. The price is $179 for this here. I know amethyst is everyone's favorite rainbow warrior. Either amethyst, rose quartz, or a few others. For me it's personally amethyst and rose quartz, but you can't go wrong with those. You can't go wrong with the quartz family because people just love the basics, But yeah, amethyst just looks so pretty. Now this here, for example, is baked amethyst, but people like to sell it as citrine. You can definitely tell the difference. It's orangey and everything. It still looks super pretty, don't get me wrong. But it's not the real deal. And so I have a few friends who got really upset at me when I pointed out that their citrine pieces were just baked amethyst. How do you bake amethyst? It's a really fun process, actually. They have these ovens for it, and they also bake other crystals that way too. So it's not, it's like commercial ovens. It's not like a regular oven. You can't really do it in your home oven. At least I don't think you could. But you would literally put it in one of these commercial ovens and bake it at a certain temperature. It has to be for a certain amount of time, and then this kind of comes out. So it's a fun fact to know, but this is definitely amethyst. Still looks super pretty, obviously. And then if you want the real deal amethyst, these colors. And by the way, whenever you see anything that's super shiny and not raw, they usually put polish on those too. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of that, at least rock hounds, but maybe novices to crystals aren't necessarily. So there's a certain amount of polish that a certain type of polish that you put on crystals so that they're shiny like that. And that's why the raw ones don't really look as shiny. Even this piece here, Brazilian selenite. So this is a clear piece of selenite, right? This is kind of something. When I showed you the raw selenite in the beginning, it didn't look as shiny and everything, but this is basically when they put the polish on. Now it's also clearer than the one we saw outside, but when you put the polish on and everything, it's like super clear like that. And this one is $598. So how much is the amethyst heart? This one would be $398, so $400. They had a few smaller ones for starting at like $150 or something on the other side. So, you just got to keep in mind, we're looking at different vendors here. Oh, this is like 50% off, It's actually a good deal. So from this price specifically, 38 would be $19. So you might want to look at those. Actually, this is actually a good deal. This is 75% off. So if you take 75% off $398, can't do the math now, but it would be 100 something. Yeah, so actually it's a good deal, honestly. So you just got to pay attention to the signs too. So it's off of this entire table here. Yeah, it's actually not a bad deal all of a sudden, you know. So you just got to pay attention to what they're writing on their signs and everything. So, like for example, a lot of them just have 50% off market prices and everything. Yesterday, for example, you know, it's just these are just different vendors trying to sell whatever here, and that's kind of how you have to see it. You know, you make contacts here, you talk to them, they give you a better deal. You know, yesterday I think Scotty Boy kind of commented being like, hey, can you haggle them down? Actually, I've seen it with some people who were like, they bought like 2 rings and all of a sudden it was like 20%, yeah, like $20 cheaper or whatever. So you can definitely do that here, even in the first few days of Tucson. And I think the reason for that, in addition to everything, is simply also because they didn't really have a show. They had a show last year, but it was super small compared to this one. And because the crystal business has been suffering a little bit, you know, they're just eager to sell their stuff, let's put it that way. So definitely try it if you're here, if you're coming around to it. These are beautiful labradorite towers, right? So not really something I'm looking for today, but if you're into that, really gorgeous. You have like blue calcite towers right here too. So yeah, really, really amazing stuff. If you need me to go slower, let me know. Oh, these are, for example, really nice raw pieces, you know. Gee, this is something I would be really interested in, so I gotta go back to this one, maybe once I'm through this entire tent or something. These look really nice, and you can meditate with them like so nicely. But yeah, you know, actually with the amethyst heart, I might go back and maybe get one at 50% off or so. I don't know, you guys, you know. I do think actually all of a sudden it might be wiser just to start shopping like now instead of first going to all the shows, because after seeing how hard parking was today, for example, I know the weekend's going to get really crazy, right? So they're just saying 350 gram, and then you got to find out what the price is per kilo and everything. But these are amethyst sears, so pretty cool. Always nice to see. They're pretty dark. Yeah, but after seeing how hard the parking was today, I don't think I'll have the leisure to first visit every show I want to see and then return and buy whatever. I think I have to start buying because it just gets too complicated. This is really nice carnelian. Gorgeous stuff. So this is the one where I think the guy yesterday, was it Steven, where he was saying you can get a lot of good wholesale prices. I think the prices might be a bit better than Pueblo for certain things. But even at Pueblo, you had pretty cool, so that was the show from yesterday, you had really neat prices. And you just have these really gorgeous structures everywhere, you know. It's such a joy to walk through it. And even if you're not purchasing, it's still so worth it because you just get the entire crystal energy. It's hard to explain when you're not here. Like I would have never thought it would be this nice. Okay, this is gorgeous. This is super dark rose quartz. I think it's supposed to be a flame or whatever. You can definitely, you know, people are always going to purchase those if you just want to stock up on them and sell them as a crystal vendor or whatever. And yeah, this is like regular quartz. I don't even know what this is necessarily. So they're saying this is 45 per kilo, I think, and it's 224 gram. It's a pretty good price for whatever it is. These are nice too. I don't really know what these are. But yeah. Yeah, maybe it was Aventurin. I'm not sure, Melody. Could very well have been. Oh, look at this here. Wow. I mean, these are just amazing. The way they form them, too. And it's just, you know, the way everything's kind of put in a certain light and they light it from the bottom and all. I mean, it's just so pretty, you guys. So this, for example, would be UKS. You know, it's not super busy, I have to say that. So I'm not sure if it gets like super crowded on the weekend or if it's just because it's the beginning of the show and everything. Okay, hold on. So here we finally have a bit of jewelry. Rainbow moonstone. Oh, this is nice. Mountain azurite, Russian ural. It's really pretty. Hi, how are you?
Fine.
How much would something like this here be?
Let me get that for you.
Never even really seen that.
So you're at 4.6, so round it off to 16.
16?
I
Okay.
round down.
Okay,
Round up.
awesome. Thank you. These are really pretty. They're from Russia?
They are. They're from the Ural Mountain.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Got to come back for that. Hold on, I saw a comment here. What is the best crystal for using a pendulum? Okay, actually, Rainbow Warrior is saying, oh, look at this selenite, more selenite. But these are already sold. So Rainbow was saying, every time I see selenite, I think of a friend of mine whose dog ate a selenite one and he got really sick, almost died. I think the dog thought it was a bone. Oh yeah, that's very valid. Yeah, don't feed your pets with or don't have your pet actually yeah, that's, you know, it's another thing. You got to watch it when you have pets. But sorry to hear about the dog. So I think I might go back and get a piece of azurite because it looks super, it almost looks like opal. And it could be good just to kind of have in a repertoire. Jeff is saying, what is the best crystal for using a pendulum? It depends what crystal you're drawn to. My first pendulum ever was a rainbow moonstone one. I have at this point, I think 4 pendulums, but I'm actually going to purchase a bag of pendulums too because I want to start maybe teaching a bit more with it, you know, more of like divination and stuff. And also some of my pendulums kind of broke at one point. It happens really quickly, especially when you're traveling with them or you just drop them, you know, it's crystals just kind of shatter and break depending on how hard they are. And some people are like, oh, I would never glue a pendulum and everything. I'm like, I glued pendulums before. I don't really see it as detrimental, but I understand where people are getting from. So whatever you're drawn to, you know, I have a pendulum that's rainbow moonstone, I have a clear quartz one, I have a unakite one. You have to go to a crystal store or whatever, especially if you don't have one yet, and kind of determine for yourself what you're drawn to. Hi, how are you?
Sauna Mitzvahs from Ontario, Canada.
Wow,
From the Bay.
cool. Amethyst hematite?
Yep. That's what you give the red color to the amethyst.
Are you Quebecois?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. Don't you guys have like the trucker convoy or something going on? Don't you guys have the trucker convoy going on right now?
I always send pallets.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I don't think he really understood what I was asking him. Okay, so this is for you, Rainbow. This is a amethyst with hematite. Looks really interesting, doesn't it? That's another thing. You also see amethyst with is it tourmaline sometimes? I don't know, some black stuff. Maybe smoky quartz more. But yeah, so back to the pendulum story. So what I would do if I were you is go into a crystal store wherever you can get one, and you have a wide selection of them, and then you would start asking the yes and no questions. All right. Oh, this is amazing. More lapis. Okay, I know I have to get lapis. Okay, so you bought one on Amazon. All right. I mean, that's fine. You can buy them online. I bought some online too. And then you make sure it resonates. When the pendulum that swings the most back and forth, let's put it that way, when you ask the yes and no, that's the one I would start with. The other ones I would probably just use for maybe like giving to other people when you're teaching a course or something. These are amazing. So this is lapis. Very drawn to lapis right now. Hi, how are you? Okay. How much are these lapis spheres?
Kilo, $60 kilo.
Oh, okay. And you just, how much is this one?
One?
Yeah, just as an example. Those. Are you from Iran or where are you from?
Afghanistan.
Oh, Afghanistan. Cool. Oh, no, wait. I just want to know how much it is.
$15.
15?
15.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm just watching. I just wanted to know the price of that.
Okay, $15.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
You want it?
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, because I might want a larger one, but thank you. Okay, so I guess something this size would be around 15. I think I might get a larger one though. Thank you. See, this is why I think it's hard to do a live stream and actually go shopping at the same time. So these are really beautiful too. What is this here?
This is a organized. Different. I have a different kind.
Oh, okay.
Caribbean.
Oh, is it Caribbean calcite?
That is a kiwi. That's a Caribbean.
Okay. So those lapis lazuli spheres would be really more, like way more expensive if you buy them in the store, for example. I think even in a random rock shop in Utah, they already wanted like 30 or 40 for that size. So it's definitely a good deal. And I think I'll go back and maybe purchase one of those just because lapis lazuli is like one of my favorite ones. It's like the Egyptian stone. And with lapis lazuli, you kind of got to watch out though that you get a good quality because, you know, it can be easily, I don't want to say fakeable, but you know, everything can be fakeable at this point. So it's a bit hard. It's really hard to determine that, especially when you're holding your one phone in one hand and everything. So it's easier just to do it, you know, when I'm offline and all of that. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're already like 30 minutes in. Wow, crazy. Yeah, so I hope that answered the pendulum question. I would start working with the one that you're intuitively drawn to the most. And then if it actually sways more than the others, that's good. Okay, so this is another form. This is like the typical selenite that people are usually used to. You know, you see how it's not as see-through as the other one. So this is satin spar, technically. But, you know, I've had so many arguments with vendors who are like, no, it's selenite, no, it's that and that. So people are just, it doesn't matter what you call it. It's all part of the same gypsum family. I think this one typically comes more from Morocco. They actually even put angel wings in this one, which is kind of cool for people. I mean, once again, you know, angel wings are the big hype and everything we know. Also sacred geometry, oh my gosh. Everything that's wrong, right? All the new agey stuff here. But, you know, you can tell it's not just new agey people that go to these things. This is like the tree. I don't know what symbols they kind of scratched into this one, but it could be nice, you know, if you're really into that, into the new age trap and everything. Yeah, could be gorgeous. But yeah, it's probably good prices for that. You can charge your crystal on any type of that selenite too. So all right, let's see. These are a few of the figures. All right, I think I might have to either go on the other side or whatever, or speed it up a bit because I want to show you like the large structures. Okay. So, you know, in comparison to the Pueblo, they have a whole lot, I find. But I also find just by being here for like half an hour already, it's a lot of repetitive stuff. And yeah. And you know, I've yet to purchase some, so I actually don't know if they even take card or whatever. Maybe I have to get cash beforehand. I'm really not sure. I'm so confused about the entire process. So it'll be fun. And they have a bit of jewelry too, which is cool. So this is like the stereotypical stuff that you find. Hi, how are you? Just to give you an idea. Okay, yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to show you guys as well. So this is really cool. These are the things you don't really find necessarily in the other shows. It's kind of part of the reason I wanted to come here. Now with the jewelry prices, I'm not sure. I don't think they were 50% off, but you know, I personally didn't think that was a good deal. I think that's a normal store deal. And yesterday I found better prices at Pueblo and other shows. At the Pueblo, I also found this really cool turquoise stand and everything, where you were able to get pretty proper turquoise just from that. Okay, I can't really talk right now. I'm kind of drawn to these. I might get one of these too. So this is Caribbean calcite. Wow, this is cool, you guys. I always love digging through these. You can just use them for everything. You can use them for organite pyramids and everything. So what I wanted to say yesterday at the Pueblo, there was this one massive stand. It was inside, so the show extended inside in the hotel, everything too. These are cool. I'm not really sure what these are. But you know, there were these really lovely people. They had their original store in Phoenix, Arizona, but one of the women was from Silver City, New Mexico. The other guy, I think some were from Tucson and everything. So they were kind of from all around. They had the most gorgeous turquoise store ever. And every time I'm here in the Southwest, I know I have to get a piece of turquoise. So they had like those strands, you know, like legit strands of beaded turquoise already for a really affordable price. I think I have to go back and get one of these. This is tourmaline, rainbow tourmaline. Really cool too. I know I want to get a piece of it at one point. So they legit had like strung up beads like this of turquoise. It was a really good price. Okay, you guys, am I boring you? Is it interesting for you guys? I don't know. I think that the beauty about this show is that you can actually go through it way easier than through Pueblo, because at yesterday's show, and you know, I don't want to compare all the time, whatever, but at yesterday's show, it was just one stand after another that was really, you know, just mind-blowing. But with this one specifically, you seem to have a lot of similar stuff. So this is Vivianite from Brazil. Cool. You hold it into the light. Never seen that. Very amazing. All right. Element of clay. You're welcome. Okay, Sugalite. Sugalite. There's so many crystals that I've like heard of. No, not yet, Scotty Boy. Scotty Boy's asking, are you broke it? Haven't spent a single dime yet, but I think today might be the day where I'm going to start to do that, because I don't think I can return to this show. It's just the parking was a bit too crazy. So I have to get what I can, and I know I'm going to get at least like a nice slab of selenite so that I can send it to Rainbow Warrior and she can feed it to her friend's dog. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like a prison weapon. Shank, I think they call it. Oh yeah, that's true. But you know, you can get really cool stuff here, like the Vivianite, for example. I think that might be worth it, like getting a small piece of that. What? It's huge. What's huge? Everything's huge here. Oh, Jeff, yeah, thanks for filming it. I was just in Arizona a few weeks back and missed the show. Glad to see some of it. Yeah, but you're coming here next week, right, Jeff? So this is the 22nd one. And it is massive. It's really hard to find parking. So if you're coming here, Jeff, maybe come here. Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth coming on the weekend really, because it seems to be busy no matter what. But for example, with these prices, I think yesterday we found better ones, for example, right? So, hold on, what's going on here? Oh yeah, window shopping. Okay, so you can get like something like this. This is a quartz pendant. It's like $10. Okay, so I kind of have to say, I think the Pueblo had a few better deals than this for certain things I was looking for. But it's all good. Okay, here we have again, like these must be the real hype. I think they're coming from India, like just selenite plates engraved with random things. Oh no, we have a chakra stone right here. Who wants a chakra selenite slab? I know you guys all want it. Not all at once, but yeah, I think you... Hi. Where are these made? Yeah, Morocco or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Selenite eggs. I mean, there's nothing as beautiful as a selenite egg, though, right? Yeah. Ooh, look, another sword. This is kind of cool because it's actually like a double. Is this a double selenite? Aristanite?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's red selenite right here that's holding it, and then it's the white selenite. So it's actually a really cool thing. How much are these?
How many do you need?
Oh, I don't know, just...
5.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, awesome. Pretty, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So that was actually a really good price. I think probably the more you buy, the better prices you get too. But, so Scotty boy, do you want a double selenite sword? It's $5. This is cool too. These are kind of cool. The only issue with selenite is because it's so soft, it might break when you ship it. You have to carefully wrap. It's $5, Scotty boy. $5 for a sword. It's actually a good price. Okay, some more pyrite. Yeah, it's pretty good. They have those jade eggs for the hoo-ha. Yeah, some people, I wouldn't use selenite for that. Rainbow Warrior, I wouldn't use a crystal that can dissolve in liquid. I don't even think I would use jade necessarily, but yeah, people do that. It's a new hype. It's like the new tantric trap and everything. Yeah, I don't know how much the selenite plates were, but I would assume they would be around the same price. It probably goes according to weight. Okay, so this, for example, is like a wholesale only. Now we don't have our wholesale license, but I can still show you. This is what people buy and then sell for like at least 3 to 5 times the amount online and everything. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to go a bit slower because yesterday I found a lot of it which just, hi to Yannick. Hi, how are you? Just looking. Okay, I think she didn't want me filming that, but it's perfectly fine. We're already gone. Yeah, no, so Rainbow's saying, yeah, I wouldn't use selenite for your private parts. I agree. So Yannick, I'm trying to have a bit more green here in my feed, but it's a bit hard, so I just got to go with what I find. I do have a lot of dinosaur skulls here, which is kind of cool. You're somebody to us. You got to be somebody to get in there. Oh, Scotty, but yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for everything you do. Okay, this is aragonite, but I think you also call it blue calcite or Caribbean calcite, if I'm not mistaken. These, for example, are $3. Pretty good price too. They already have a hole in it, so you can use it as a pendant if you wanted to, or string them up for your Christmas decoration or whatever. So it's actually cool. So you can find random prices in between, I find, that are really good. It just takes a bit of a digging time. No, I haven't seen a bathtub yet. But if you go to the beginning of the stream, when we first walked in, we saw like really cool lamps and hearts and that kind of stuff. But I don't think this one necessarily has those structures that we had yesterday. But I mean, I'll keep you updated, obviously. So these are Moroccan lamps and everything. Kind of cool too. Okay, did I miss anything else here?
Buddy's sister carries holes a lot.
Whoops.
Sorry.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, so Larimar, really beautiful stone too.
She's got earrings back in the back for that too.
Oh really? Okay, let's look at some earrings.
I think she's got the rings too.
Oh, right here?
And then
Like
earrings
these are rings. Okay, cool.
And then earrings are all the way in the back.
Nice.
They're beautiful, so
Yeah, Larimar.
the color's really cute.
Okay. Let's check out some earrings. So for people who don't know, you can only find Larimar in one location,
Larimar's all the way up.
and that's the Dominican Republic. Oh, they're right here. Nice.
And there's
Okay.
2 of them, 2 racks.
Okay, cool. So you can have earrings here. Pretty cool. They actually have a lot of Larimar. Ooh, what's this here? Is that like glass?
No, it's abalone with a colored wash. On
Oh,
top of
cool.
it.
Nice. All right. Fun, fun. Okay, and here we have some more Larimar. So this is like 44 for this pair. I'm gonna utter my opinion once we're away from here. Okay, cool. So definitely a lot of Larimar and also other pieces. Oh, look, we have some Labradorite. Did you see any tiger's eye stones? The Scotty Boy tiger's eye stones are like the most stereotypical ones. But yeah, I actually, yes, yesterday, right after the live stream, I saw a million tiger's eye stones, and you were not there to see it. I'm just kidding. So just look at, oh, it's buffering? Okay. All right, hope the reception's good. Other than that, let me just, yeah. Let me know if you can still see me or see these things. Okay, so here's some more Moroccan lamps. So the reason they're called Moroccan lamps is because they're typically made in that part of, okay, yeah, so the blue rings were Larimar. Oh, these are nice. I do think they're all sterling silver, but to be honest with you, the price they had, you can buy in a regular store. You know, I found the same prices in a regular store in New York City. It wasn't like a good deal necessarily. You know, you don't have to go to Tucson Gem Show for those prices. Let's put it that way. If you want really good prices, I would recommend just go to Dominican Republic yourself. But you know, obviously, it's not really easy right now. So so you have more here. Yeah, these are all Larimar. Pretty magical pieces. The problem with those type of rings is that, you know, I bought one of those rings actually on Hawaii, like 3 years ago or so, and the rock just fell out. So they're very cheaply made, and I would never buy a ring like that again. So I kind of try to stay away from those kind of frames, because every time I buy a frame like that and you know the price is decent, they just keep falling out. So these are some Tibetan gongs. Cool stuff. You also have like the singing bowls. You definitely have other stuff than you did yesterday, let's put it that way. Okay, so all right, you know what? We're gonna exit here and actually go to a tent that's like halfway outside. Okay, so we're like 44 minutes in. All right, I might go another 15 minutes or so, and then I think I have to start shopping on my own because I don't think I'm coming back to the show just because the parking was a real mess, and it's just gonna get busier and busier. So with the Larimars, Miramar is a gorgeous stone. Okay, like don't get me wrong, but I cheaply made, and even though it's silver and everything, the problem with those cheaply made frames is legit that you can lose your ring. It kind of happened to me. Like the stone fell out of the thing and everything. So it's not necessarily a good deal if you can wear it for only like a few months, and then the moment you wash your ring, it's done with. You know, it's not a good quality. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's see if we can kind of get out of the sun. So that's kind of what I had to say, and the price wasn't that great. Like I literally found the exact same price in the store in Brooklyn 2 years ago, so it's really not. It's kind of like meh. It's maybe like $5 cheaper, but it's not the reason you go to Tucson. You know, you go to Tucson because you want to get amazing prices like the ones that we saw in the beginning. So I'm going to turn it around again. Okay, hold on. No. Okay. Here. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining. I know it was buffering a bit. I saw that too. Okay, it bugs. Yeah, okay, should be back now though. These are cool. Okay. This looks like tourmalated quartz to me. All right, yeah, we should be back. Thanks for sticking around. We'll go for another 13 minutes or so, and then after that, I think I just have to take a break. Didn't want to suffer alone. I know, this is amazing. Look at this here. Cool stuff. Yeah, and I kind of have to say there aren't really that many people here yet. Maybe it's just because it's so spread out too. I mean, if you really want a proper piece of raw quartz, I think this would be the place you want to get one, honestly. So, go for it. A lot more variety today. You think so? I kind of felt yesterday was a bit more, maybe it's just my perception and me already seeing everything, but you know, you guys didn't see like the goods. So maybe I'll go back to Pueblo and do another live stream just with the jewelry, because I'm thinking about getting some of the pieces they had. They were so gorgeous. And the moment the live stream was over, I basically found it, so oh well, too bad. But they have a lot of strands here too. Yes, Maya's asking, are there Herkimer crystals? Okay, so in the very beginning of the live stream, I was saying how you have to cross the highway to get to Village Silversmith's tent and everything. And right next to their tent, they had a huge one that said Herkimer crystals. And we can't do it in this live stream because, you know, I can't kind of cross a highway. But is that like a big name? What's a big name, Scotty boy? So I don't think I can do it in this live stream. Maybe if I go there today, I'll do a quick live stream just with the Herkimer diamonds. Hi to WD Violet, yes, from the Netherlands. Do you know what these are by any chance?
True light.
True light?
True
How do you spell it?
Troilite.
Oh, what is it?
It's a mix of quartz and
Troilite. Lazulite, scorzolite, occasionally lepidolite. In Sweden, over 100
But
years
this is
ago.
from Brazil.
Oh, that's
This
from
is the
Brazil.
new
That's cool. How much are they? Like, how much is the small
22
one?
a kilo.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. All right. These actually look really nice. Wow. Something you could definitely like put on your shelf or whatever. Okay, so, all right, so we're back here. There's a bit more in the tents and everything, and you have like all these other tents. Let me just show you. So you have like all these other random tents with random stuff. Okay, hold on. So you don't have those markets. So this is Tucson Gem Show. It's the world's largest crystal show, but it does look a bit like a market right now because of the tents, just because there's like one vendor next to another. And then what else do we have? Do they have emerald crystals? I think I saw some in the beginning, Jeff, but don't hold me to it. I think you probably have to come here yourself and find out. I do think I found emerald at the Pueblo show. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I don't really shop for emerald because it's kind of out of my budget. But I think if you wanted those precious, I'm also going to go to like a precious store, a precious show, which my one friend recommended. I forgot which one that was actually, but that'll probably be more around Monday or Tuesday. They'll probably have emerald there. I don't know if they have it here. You know, if I find one, I can let you know in tomorrow's live stream. Okay, Indiana Laura, Stone Digger, I know, right? Okay, Rainbow's saying, I'm from Florida. This is the first I've seen a crystal show. Would love to go to one. You have crystal shows in Florida, I think. No lamps yesterday. They did have lamps. I just didn't get around to showing you guys. That's how fast everything went. You know, my battery was dead and everything. Okay, so random tent here. Yeah, so Jeff, I'll let you know. I think once I'm off the live stream, it'll probably be a bit better in terms of digging further. I can probably also ask people who work here if they've seen an emerald store. Emerald is pretty expensive, right? So, I mean, emerald's kind of up there with almost like diamond and everything. So it doesn't tend to be in my budget, but I think I've seen one at Pueblo, if I'm not mistaken. So don't hold me to that. You might, but I'm still going to be here all week. You know, I'm going to be here until Monday, Tuesday. Okay, WD Violet, you have to go back to the last two live streams because if you're liking these large structures like this, you have all of those yesterday, actually. Okay, so you have a lot of beads. I would spend all of my vacation money over there, yeah. Well, what am I doing? I haven't spent a single dime yet, so that's good. Okay, so there are a few more tents. We're gonna go there. If there's something else, yeah, they're expensive. You know, I was actually in Colombia in 2016, and I did not even get emerald there, even though you could have gotten a good price there, just because it's really not necessarily in my budget, let's put it that way. But I'm also not super drawn to emerald. I have to say that, you know, I think you have to really be drawn to it in order to justify buying it. I'm more drawn to like sapphire. And I mean, diamonds are always cool, you know, but diamonds aren't really in my budget either, other than Herkimer diamonds. So, and plus I'm not, you know, engaged or anything. So I don't really have a reason to buy a diamond for myself. Okay, these are cool too. So these are the lab slabs, okay? Now, I have to say, and I have to look around that no one's around me right now. At Pueblo, okay, I found a slab. So just to give an idea how large they are, I found a slab like this. I think it was 56 and 50% off, so like 28. Okay, so actually Pueblo had the better deal with that, and that's why I'm going back. It didn't necessarily look as blue as this, but you could find some good ones. So I don't see any 50% off here in this specific one. If it is, it's still, I mean, if this is 50% off, it would be a good deal, but it's not. So that's why I'm going back to Pueblo, because I found a better deal there. And you can use those for like bookmarks and everything. You know, you can use them to put on your shelf. So worth it. Okay, it's not expensive because it's more an investment. I find saving money and buying energy healing minerals more worth it than gold. I know crystals can be so addictive. Like I'm noticing right now, had I come here 5 years ago like I had planned on doing, I probably would have purchased so much more than now, where I've literally not purchased a single thing just because I already have so many crystals at home. And, I just have to say that once you get a bit out of that crystal fever stage, it does get a bit better. You get a bit more discerning in what exactly you need and want and all of that. So for me, it almost took 5 years to get to that stage. And I still see this here, like stuff like this here, which I would love to have. But it's going to be a pain to ship. I already know it. This is like massive. This is probably like 10 kilo or something. It's going to be a huge pain to ship, so I'm not going to get that this time. These are cool. You can never go wrong with labradorite, basically. You really can never go wrong with this shiny one. Some of them actually comes from Newfoundland too, which is Canada. Maya saying, thank you so much. You made my day here in Montreal. No more shows due to the situation, due to the pandemic. Yeah, I know. We have some Canadians here who are selling, but they probably have to get the you-know-what to even be here. I also came across an Australian guy yesterday after the live stream and everything, and he's like, he predicts that in a year from now, people are probably going to be able to enter Australia normally again. But I didn't tell him that I don't think it's not going to be possible without the injection, whatever, because obviously he is injected. If he came to the US, he has to be injected and everything. Okay, hold on. Detox stone addiction, yeah. The big quartz on the stand. Oh, that was amethyst, probably, the purple one. You can filter more because you have a lot already. That's great. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Zaza, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you since like 2019. I hope you're doing so much better than you were back then. I'm not big on emerald either, is what Scotty Boy is saying. Scotty Boy, you are so funny. How many crystals do you own, Scotty Boy? Like, I don't know. I'm going to assume maybe 10 or so. I don't know. I don't know. You could probably go digging yourself, Scotty Boy. It's really easy to just go mining yourself. Addiction, that's mental energy. You can heal yourself, no stone needed. I do think stones can be, I don't know why, they can be addictive, honestly. Okay, these are amazing slabs though. Can we just appreciate this here? This is an amazing, amazing flesh, This is cool. This might be worth getting at a better price because, I mean, you can just look at them forever, but this here is labradorite. Yeah, it's pretty. Hold on. If people inject themselves, there's no effect from these beautiful crystals. People should know that. I guess it depends on whether or not they got a placebo too, but oh, look at this one, more pipes. Okay, so these are the pipes. Same price as yesterday, so I could technically get some here. But to be honest with you, I think I might just go back to the other show altogether and just grab everything that I want. But I think they have other type of pipes here, so this is just a huge tent, by the way, just to give you an idea. Hold on, let me just go here. Ridiculous if they expect everyone to get an upgrade every year forever too. gotta like find these code words right now because I'm in public too. Any moldavite? I have not come across moldavite yet. Once again, if I do, I'll let you know. So my list right now is Herkimer diamonds, moldavite, and emerald, from my understanding. If anyone else wants to know anything. No, I haven't come across moldavite, but I'm not really looking for it right now because I have a few pieces. Shungite, yes, I came across shungite yesterday. Did I? No, actually, I'm not sure. You know what, Scotty Boy? I think I might have seen someone post shungite on Instagram on one of the other shows. So I don't know if it was the GIGM show or something, which we're going to check out one of these days too. But actually, I would be interested in purchasing some shungite as well. And it looked like the elite shungite. Can we send you money so you can buy first and ship towards us? I was thinking about that. The only issue is I personally am also looking somehow at how I can ship my own stuff to myself, because the friend that I would have shipped all my, because I currently don't have a place in New York City because I kind of left New York City and everything. So the only friend where I wanted to ship to, she's kind of on a vacation and everything. It just gets really complicated. I got to find an address right now where I can ship it to. And once you start shipping it to Europe, WD Violet, it gets really expensive too, I think. So I'm not sure it's actually going to be worth it for you. But I mean, you can always send me an email too if you really want it. I think, from my understanding, once you start shipping like these larger pieces that we saw in the beginning to Europe, with customs and everything, it gets so massively expensive that it may not be worth it to you. So yeah, I was thinking about over purchasing and maybe selling some in the spring when I'm back in New York or whatever. I'm not sure. It's kind of up in the air right now because New York, to me, I gotta say, energetically, everything's felt better. Even Texas felt better than New York, So I'm not really super keen on returning there right now. Actually, I really like Tucson, so I'm thinking about what I could do here in Tucson, but I'm not really sure. I don't want to make major decisions during a pandemic too. So that's life. Like 20. I got Elite Shungad only. What's 20, Scotty boy? It's quite heavy also transporting the crystals. So the reason I know this WD Violet is simply because I was in this wholesale crystal group for such a long time on Facebook, where we had a lot of people, even from the Netherlands, purchasing, and would have like a little build-a box, because otherwise, I think this is part of Obsidian, if I'm not mistaken, because otherwise it would not be worth sending anything. Like the price to send to the Netherlands was a lot. Like I think it was $50 or $60 a package, if I'm not mistaken. I think he quoted me, because my parents are still in Europe too. I was like, oh, can you just send something to my mom? And I think he quoted me a $50 or $60 postal charge. So, and that's like a medium-sized, small to medium-sized box. So that's how I know it's probably not worth it for you. Even if you get a good price here, yeah, it's wow. I agree with you. So I'm not saying this because I don't know what it is. I actually did some research and everything, because I also have my family's in Europe and I wanted to send them stuff, and I'm like, it's almost not worth it. For me, I usually put it in a luggage or a suitcase whenever I used to visit them, and that's huge for a medium-sized box. So no. So it's like a small to medium U.S. Postal Service box is actually not that large. You could probably fit. Hold on. Let me just see here. You could probably fit 7 of these pieces or something in there. Like seven of these maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to guesstimate here. So I got a shungat on a pendant, but I don't like to wear it kind of big for my style. Okay, then, well, I mean, you can put it beneath your pillow too. So is that, oh, you have 20 crystals. Scotty boy has 20 crystals. Okay, that's cool. 20 is a good start, Scotty boy. I stopped counting, but I think at this point I have like 400 or so at home. I really don't know. 20 is cool. I think the first few crystals I bought were actually 20. So 20 is a good amount, yeah. I mean, these are cool. I think these are artificially made or something. I don't really know. Yeah, so we're gonna have live videos every day, by the way. Okay, this is just one of many. Sorry. I have a few of these at home too. All right, any more questions here? All those crystals and no place to put them. I know, right? They're all in a box right now. To be honest, with all the injection going on, it stops me from traveling. While I traveled around the world, I do not comply injection, so yeah, my choice. Well, even if you have been injected, you still have to do a million tests, and it's just so ridiculous for people who really think they bought themselves some freedom with it. not pleasant. Traveling right now is not pleasant, you know. And for me, I personally don't want to do the test, so your crystal count. Okay, you fell for Romeo, I know. I do miss Romeo, my cat. Okay, so they have these cool mushrooms. You guys, I might have to get one of these mushrooms and try to sell a few in New York or something, I don't know. All right, so these are the ones you were talking about, Scotty Boy, right? Like these are amethysts on the stand. And this is more amethyst. Okay. These are pretty, really nice color. Look at those mushrooms, I know. Okay. So, you guys, we're already like a good hour in, and I know yesterday my battery kind of popped out after 1.5 hours. So I think, ooh, look at this here. More stuff here. So I think I'm just going to cut this shorter today, but if we come across the Herkimer Diamonds, I'd do a quick live stream on the Herkimers and also Village Silversmith's tent because they're amazing. You know, one of my first vendors I've ever shopped from back in 2017. I actually bought more than 20 crystals from them, Scotty Boy, just to give you an idea of how my crystal fever started. Oh my gosh, there are some singing bowls here though. I want to show you some singing bowls. My friend Michael was talking about these. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Isn't this amazing? Okay. Even has like feet in it. The vendor's like behind me staring at me. What is she doing? Okay. These are cool too. All right, I think you can play them. More lab slabs. Here you go. Picked, hand-picked from the crystal tree, right, Scotty Boy? So if these are not 50%, no, they are. They're 50% off. You can get good deals here too. These actually have a really good flash. You know, I just gotta do some shopping, I think now. So one of those drums, I didn't see a drum. You know, it is exhausting. I do have to say, it is exhausting to like be here, but it's really cool. So I think the labs were like 50% off, so it could be worth it. Gonna do some shopping and everything. Thank you so much, you guys. Imagine what those sounds would do with your spine while stepping into the big bowl you just showed. I know, right? You can step into that. Thank you so much. We're gonna cut this shorter now because I need my battery, and we'll have more live streams, you know, maybe later on today or tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you and your enthusiasm. And until then, have a beautiful day. Keep on shining. It's gonna get really hot tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll even wear a jacket or whatever. But until then, all right, guys, have a good one. Hi, bye from Tucson.